doctors and sports psychologists. So trust me when I say I'm good. You don't have to worry about me.
That other rookie's supposed to be pretty good. I mean, did you pick a fight with him in one of your videos last week?
Supposedly. But no, Pop, I'm not picking fights. This is just content. Content is good for my brand.
Do you want us to send you food? Your father could portion out meals. You could keep them in the freezer.
The boy's got a brand, April. He can hire his own personal chef.
Oh, does a personal chef know how to make his meatloaf just the way he likes it?
I mean, all you have to do is finally chop the onions.
Okay, who's watching the diner, Victoria?
Don't even get him started. He's been stressed out about it all day.
Your Uncle Rick.
Wait, didn't Uncle Rick start a fire trying to warm up garlic bread once?
We don't know that for sure.
Well, okay, look, I really appreciate you two both being here. It's amazing to have you here and your support, so
Thanks for the seats.
They really are lovely.
all right. Well, it's the least I can do, so enjoy the game, and I'll see you afterwards, huh?
Okay.
I love you both.
Love you too, honey.
So, Tim, for teams off to a really slow start, there's pressure to get it together before it's too late, and there's not enough time to make it up.
Well, it's early, so teams still have time. I think some teams have been affected by injury or just slow starts by individual players. It's not too late, but you can't wait too long either.
And as MP told us at the start of the season, he wants to be at the top of his rookie class. Seen by everyone as the clear-cut standout, how would you qualify his performance in that regard?
Well, to his credit, MP has impressed with his play and lived up to that goal. Seems determined to prove he's on another level. So far, the proof has been pretty plain to see.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. DeJounte Murray is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Queen in at the 5 spot. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Connects from three-point range.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
And guys, hold on now. And get word, we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Now, here's Poole. After the miss from Morales, here's Queen. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Morales. He's got 6, and it goes down 2 points. Morales has got 8 points.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
The 3 from Poole. The rebound by Sharp. Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Claxton throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And Coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Good.
If Williamson gets the ball right there, I don't know how you stop him.
And Brooklyn has possession. 3-point lead. Here's Morales. He's covered by Murray. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Gives the team such a great element, having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And so James Borrego is up. We're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's the screen. Back to Alvarado. New Orleans moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Pass to Fears. Drains it from beyond the arc. Fears has got 6 in the quarter.
In college, the jumper wasn't automatic for Fears. I see signs of improvement.
They've got Sharp. Terrence Mann is out there with Porter. Then there's Demon, and it's Morales at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Morales, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. It's Porter outside, hands it from downtown. Porter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Alvarado, over to the left wing. And here's Bay. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Morales. Nets leading by 7. Here's Demon. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Bay, and Bay throws it down.
And forceful there from Bay, attacking the iron.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Morales. Drills the three-pointer. Morales has got 13 points.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Pass to Bay. They set the pick. Let's go. Here's Nisi. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
A tough start scoring for the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Mann. And Thomas subbed in for Demon. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Queens checked in. Williamson comes in for Trey Murphy. Pools checked in for Jose Alvarado. And Murray subbed in for Fears. Williamson against Porter. Williamson double team. And here's Poole for 3. And again, no good by New Orleans. And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
And here is Murray after the three-pointer for Morales. To the left side wing. Shoots a fader. A rebound by the Nets. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
Yeah, it's been impressive. And the question now is, who can figure out a way to stop these guys? Each time out, they're finding ways to win in every imaginable way.
Here's Poole. Michael Porter making his last shot. And that one, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Morales. Back to Sharp. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Sharp's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets. Poole outside. Murray outside. Off target from three-point range. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Nets as they wrap up the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Brooklyn Nets.
They're efficient. They play to their strengths. That puts guys in a position to succeed.
Yeah, they take shots they feel confident about. If they don't feel confident, they make the next pass.
Okay, and now let's check out the power rankings as we move through the middle of the season. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Morales.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
This team has shown trust in him, and now he has delivered.
When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
So for New Orleans right now, Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Jordan Poole is out there with Murray. And it's Queen, and it connects again from distance.
And defenses around the NBA have to deal with his three-point marksmanship. And he's already proven in his rookie campaign there's very little you can do to slow him down.
It has been a lot of fun, hasn't it, to watch him expand his skill set this season. And lo and behold, he now holds the 4th spot all time for three-pointers in a rookie campaign. To me, that is amazing. Driving to the basket. Right side, Porter. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Porter. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Guys?
A scary thought. Okay, Allie, thanks. Pass to Sharp. Here's Morales. On the wing, Porter. Now Claxton. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And all month long, he's been fantastic, and now he's been named the Eastern Conference Player of the Month.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
On the wing, Murray. Fires for 3, and Trey Murphy hits from deep.
That's a great understanding by Murray. He saw the defense was set up a certain way, and he got it to the open man quickly.
Morales the pass to Porter. Here's Morales. Pass to Sharp. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pelicans trail by 17. Here's Murray, guarded by Morales. Poole against Thomas. Poole the pass to Queen. Here's Murray. Tries a 3. Queen can't get it to go. Nets leading by 17. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Morales. 22 points for him. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Jackson the tray. Sharp's got 5 now.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
To the paint, here's Queen. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Count it. And the Nets lead by 20.
Timeout. How about the athleticism there? Thomas with the tenacious take and finish.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Brooklyn making some changes. Highsmith is checked in, and it's Williamson for Sharp. Bay with a screen on Thomas. Pass to Alvarado. Shoots from 12. Here's Hawkins. And the Pelicans miss again.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Thomas outside. And again, it's Brooklyn with a 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And again, no good by New Orleans. That's leading by 23. Here's Morales. He's as deadly a weapon as you're going to find in the league, an average of almost 35 points a game. Wow. Back to Thomas. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thomas got 7 points here in this quarter. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Defensive. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already. Group substitution here for New Orleans. Queen's checked in. Williamson comes in for Sadiq Bey. Pools checked in for Fears. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Jose Alvarado. We've got Terrence Mann. There's a Williams out there. And it's Demon in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The drive by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
There was nothing that was going to stop Zion right there. So much power behind that drive.
Pass to Demon. Here's Morales. Here's Demon. Guarded by Poole. Fader on the way. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Murray outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
And over the last few seasons, Murray has really found his shooting stroke from deep.
Pass to Highsmith. No good on the triple. The Pelicans have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Fourth quarter. Now here's Williamson, defended by Mann. Back to Williamson. The 17-footer. It's hauled in by Morales. Morales has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to the right wing. The Nets working the ball around now. Williams a screen on Murray. Back to Williams. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner, and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now, that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Uncovered. The rebound by Demon. Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. Man passes to Morales. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm. And
MP, I noticed your parents were sitting courtside for the game tonight. Is this their first NBA game that they've ever attended?
Yeah, and it's kind of a big deal for me, Jennifer Quintana. They own a restaurant in Vermont. It's called the Parkwood Diner. Amazing place. But as long as I can remember, it's been open 7 days a week. And, like, my dad, I think this is the first time he's ever taken a vacation.
Would you like to invite them over?
Yeah, you okay with that?
Bring them on over.
Yeah. Ma, Pa, come on over. Come on. Yeah.
Okay.
This is Jennifer.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hi.
I gotta know, what was it like raising such a promising young athlete?
Well.
Oh, he was just the sweetest little boy. He never gave us any problem.
Except for the grocery bills. I mean, he ate like a horse.
It takes a lot of calories to build into an NBA player, right?
Yeah, but there was a 2-year stretch where he only ate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I mean, he had like 5 of them for dinner.
Oh, at least. Yeah. And then he'd wash it down with orange juice.
That's a disgusting combination.
He'd get constipated all the time.
Because he refused to eat anything green.
Oh my.
No rubbish.
No spinach.
Nothing.
Sure. Look, Jennifer, do we have what we got here?
Thank you both for your enlightening anecdotes.
Yeah. We're going to go now.
Okay.
That was an interview.
Okay.
Bye, Jennifer.
Bye, Jennifer.
See you soon.
Embarrassed?
Yes.
Good.
Why would you bring my bowel movements up on national TV?
Because it's necessary.
As always, we appreciate it, Jen. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Tim Legler.
Hi, folks. Glad to have you with us here. You're watching the East quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. We're excited to bring it to you. With Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian.
Here we go.
It'll be the Hornets off the tip. So the Hornets starting 5. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. James is out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Knipple in at the small forward. And Ball gets it to go.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Here's Morales. Connects again from distance.
Well, as the three-point bombs just keep raining down, he just moved up one more rung on the all-time list for three-pointers in a rookie season.
Well, you got to think he's going to be one of the biggest draft picks in the last decade, maybe 2. Hard to argue with how he's approached his three-point prowess. Claxton a screen on Ball. Morales passes to Porter. 4-3. Doesn't go for him. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Bridges. Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Shams.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, and playing with verticality, that's very, very important. And we saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morales. Off the left rim and out.
That's a chance he typically converts.
To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Slam! Dunk by Plumlee.
And when you think about the future of Knipple, if he can facilitate the rock, that'll take him to another level.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. He had been watching highlights of the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. See how prepared they are tonight. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big 3 super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. We saw Miami with their Big 3 win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple of stars in today's NBA to win.
Inside, here's Sharp, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Ball. Porter pulls it in.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Morales. Check by James. Morales passes to Sharp. Here's Morales. From the arc. And again for 3.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now number 2 all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie season. I mean, he has been impressive.
Well, we're talking about some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be with it. With younger teams like OKC taking the reins, new stars for fans to get acquainted with. Any concern there for the league?
You know, BA, I think the parity in all these young up-and-coming players is good, and it would probably be more of a concern if these young teams weren't as formidable. But listen, stars like LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, they have had their heyday. You want to see that next generation of players ready to carry the mantle, whether that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, Cooper Flagg, the list goes on.
We've got Nicholas Claxton, also Sharp out there, Michael Porter out there with Dimon, and it's Morales in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pass to Knipple. The 3 is up. Charlotte again missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Claxton a screen on Ball. Here's Dimon. Now here's Porter. Here's Morales. 11 points in the game. And Claxton gets the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Knipple. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. There's Ball with a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
And Shams, thanks for dropping in, man. It is always a pleasure to have you.
Likewise, we've got to do this again soon. I've got news coming up on the other line. We'll definitely do this again soon.
We know he's always got news. Always a pleasure to have Shams drop in. He knows everything that's going on in the league.
He sure does, and knows it even before most players. I mean, heck, I'm surprised he didn't tell me something about me that I didn't know.
Back to Ball. To stop the run. Yes, sir! Ball hits a triple.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His fourth in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
Morales passes to Sharp. Right side Porter. Here's Dimon. To the wing, right side. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Dimon's got 4 points this quarter.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
The Hornets making a switch here.
14 substitutions on the court.
James finds Ball. And here's Bridges. Fires for 3. That shot missing.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the field.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Brooklyn out in front. They lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome.
I love how they're running their offense. They look sharp.
Yeah, hitting shots at a high clip. They'll need more of the same to pull away in this one.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the up. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Here's who Charles Lee is starting in the second half. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. LaMelo Ball is out there with James. And it's Knipple in at the 3.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Guys, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Pass to Morales. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Plumlee. He's guarded by Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by James. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. He's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
Here's Ball. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Porter gets the bucket.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Ball outside. From downtown. That doesn't go either for Ball.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
And they pick up 2. Morales has got 7 points for the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Knipple. Now Bridges. Guarded by Sharp. To the inside. Ball. Nice dish. And the layup goes down. Ball's got 16 points.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Demon, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And Charlotte making a change here. Pass to Claxton. Here's Morales. And he lobs it up top. And he banks in the layup. He's got 12.
They're really working the paint now.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. 3-pointer, Bridges. Brooklyn pulls it in. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Morales, pounded by Ball. Morales passes to Sharp, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Guarded by Sharp. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And Ball definitely has the passing DNA. Some of his dime drops are really sweet.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Morales. Out to the wing. And here's Thomas from the arc. Pure from 3-point range. And the Nets lead by 17.
Boy, at the offensive end, Thomas is aggressive and confident.
Back to Ball. LaMelo Ball with the stuff.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
To the paint. Here's Morales. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets leading by 17 at the end of the period. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight.
Calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. The tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Nicholas Claxton out there with Sharp, and it's Morales in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now Claxton. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
1:52 left to play in the fourth quarter. And counted.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Sharp there for the rebound.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Here's Morales. There's the drive. That's a man on a mission right there.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
A minute 6 left to play in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
He gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. It's both from the stripe. And Paul will bring it up here for Charlotte. 51 seconds left in the final quarter. Oh, the long ball, no good. Both hands there for a little extra.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
LaMelo. Oh, no good again that time. Now Claxton. Oh, what a jam. Holding nothing back.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Bridges! So we see the Nets taking the W here, showing the rest of the Eastern Conference what kind of team they're going to be this year.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do in the semifinals. The NBA Cup has a way of humbling teams.
And that about wraps it up for Allie LaForce.